This message is for the racist ass leftists who love to keep Jasmine Crockett name in their motherfucking mouth. What did that shit get you when you came after Kamala Harris on that bullshit? When you made this shit all about Israel and Palestine, while you was ignoring the motherfucking rise of the Confederacy in your fucking face. We fucking warned you that life for the Palestinians would be harder with that demon in office. That wasn't a deal breaker for you. But even when Kamala lost, you demons was talking shit, coming after her. Now you're coming after Jasmine Crockett on the same shit. But let's be clear, Jasmine Crockett didn't lose her race. Racist ass white people erased her fucking district. Racist ass white people erased Al Green's district down there in the South because the South represents the fucking Confederacy. The Confederacy is a far more graver threat to black people than fucking AIPAC in Israel. But once again, your dumbass is focusing on some shit overseas that you can't fucking control. Ain't shit you can do about that. But you want to make life here more difficult. And while we talking about AIPAC and Israel, who created that shit? White people made that shit happen. White people put other white people over there in that area and then gave them fucking weapons, gave them nukes, said they were God's chosen people and fucking supported them. White people still support the genocide that these other white people are doing over there. And somehow you want us to turn on our own people over a white person's issue. I'm not putting shit above black liberation, period. And it's funny, the same fucking bots that talk shit about what Malcolm X said about liberals being used, that same fucking talking point is being used by the right wing and the white leftists, because racism is not limited to one party.
I already addressed this, but the person deleted their comment, which deletes my video, so I'll do it again. First of all, there's no we. I'm not in your church. I will talk about whatever I want to and whoever I want to until the heat death of the sun. Okay? Jasmine Crockett went to a dinner where both candidates were present because it was a county Democratic dinner. Didn't endorse anyone, her PAC hasn't endorsed anyone. Moreover, even if she had, I don't give a shit. You're responding to a video about state house races in the South. And the reason I'm making that video is because if we don't flip state houses in the South come the census in 2030, when population migration moves a bunch of congressional seats out of California and New York and into Texas and Florida, we're gonna lose Congress for a generation. Jim Crow has already been enacted in the South right now. That's why me and a whole bunch of other people were in Alabama in Montgomery last weekend. Where were you? We're talking about supporting state house and state senate candidates in Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, North Carolina, South Carolina, etc. People who get literally chased by feral pigs when they knock doors. People who have been abandoned by the National Party. People who have been abandoned by white people on the internet who like to complain about nothing but Israel and don't give a fuck about what happens to black people in the South. But you should, because the South is where they test out everything that they roll out to the rest of the country. I said this in the first video before it got deleted, but Project 2025 was tested in Tennessee before it was turned into a national document. As Stacey Abrams says, they incubate evil in the South, but we also incubate solutions. And the number of you chronically online wackos who don't follow me, who don't seem to be doing anything useful with yourself except complaining online, who come into that video and want to make this conversation about Jasmine Crockett and who she endorses and who she stood next to at a dinner, I don't give a flying fuck. You could not pay me to care. We're rolling back Jim Crow. That's what we're doing. We are flipping these state houses to try to preserve our embattled democracy. That's what we're doing. That's the we that I'm a part of. This we that you're a part of does not include me. You can keep my name all the way out of your we. I will tell you something. You want to lose more and more support for this single issue thing that you care about? Continue to show that you don't give a shit about black voters in this country.
And that's facts over your motherfucking feelings. And remember, boys and girls, the only good Nazi is a dead motherfucking Nazi. And whether it takes 7 months or 10 years, we must be absolutely relentless in our fight against the white delusion of white supremacy.